Hi, I haven't made a video in quite a while, but I'm looking to post more often, so welcome back. Sorry for today, I have a little bit of pneumonia still, but today I'm going to be making a video on mushroom gummies and those gummies that are particularly sold in smoke shops. And I just want to talk about, a little bit about what's inside them and what you should know. So, the magic mushrooms that we all know are in the serotonergic family of psychedelics, which would be psilocybin or LSD or DMT. These are all in the same family, and they have a very, safe profile. I mean, very safe. And these are what we think of when we think of experiences or trips. But lately I've been seeing, and everyone's been seeing, a lot of psychedelic mushroom products in smoke shops like gummies, and I wanted to address that today, that in those things that you're buying, it's not a serotonergic typical psychedelic that you're getting. It's a very atypical psychedelic that's from the Amanita muscaria mushroom. So that's like the red and white mushroom. I've seen a few, and there's a yellow and brown species, and it has a compound called muscimol and muscarine that are vastly different than psilocybin, as a mushroom. Muscimol is like related to the GABA system, which is our inhibitory neurotransmitter. It actually can be used for alleviating seizures and lots of medical disorders. But there's a higher level of toxicity, I guess, related to this mushroom. And there's really no deaths that have been reported, but I guess more sickness. I don't know. Less reliable psychedelic experiences, not the typical classical things that you would think of. It's a very atypical GABA semi-psychedelic drug, and there's really nothing similar to it. But we do have other evidence that, GABA works in a psychedelic manner, like, in certain drug withdrawals, or in Ambien has elicited hallucinations. And so we know that, GABA is starting to be a center for psychedelic experiences, but it's certainly not like what we think of. So when we think of mushrooms or psychedelic ones or magic, we think of these, and certain people or shops have marketed products that kind of start with, the same letters or illicit towards, this stuff, but, you're getting a completely different mushroom. Historically, I mean, this mushroom's pretty safe too, but it's not, it's just a different sort of trip. And that's what they're giving you in the smoke shops versus what you think of when it comes to a real psychedelic. And I really want to put it out there because I really enjoy the experiences with this psilocybin psychedelic, and I think a lot of people, they might lose money if they think, oh, well, this is psilocybin, but then they get this type of mushroom, which is, like a soma, mystical, really weird type of psychedelic, and they're like, what the hell, because I find the classical ones much more, easier on me, I suppose. But if this does anything to you, it'll probably be really weird, and you'll probably feel sleepy. And then, of course, with this, you'll get a classical psychedelic experience. And the only other one I think is salvia, which acts weird, but most psychedelics are either a phenethylamine or a serotonin-based one. So it's up to you if you want to pay for this mushroom versus that. But what's really in those gummies is this mushroom and muscimol and muscarine. So yeah, I guess that's the end of my video. I just wanted to touch on that today because it's been kind of irritating me a little bit.